TV. And today, just as a coincidence, we are talking about education, the vision for our nation regarding education. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, I welcome you to Vision for the Nation. For those who are still new to this show is about the vision that we have for our nation. So we have callers that have been calling in. Many people have been sending in their vision, what they see Ambazonia to be like. What is it that you dream Ambazonia to be like? What is your vision for your nation, Ambazonia? So today we are talking about education. Just to follow on what Secretary was saying, it is important that we have a safe environment at the moment. So be advised, let us not act foolishly. Do not do anything that will endanger your children, your life, your community. So let us be wise, just like Secretary was saying in the rebroadcast. Let us be wise and let us be careful. So today, I'll start off with the show just to say, hope you had a good day. Hope everything is fine. And for those on ground zero, we know the challenges you go through and we know the pain. I know it's very difficult at this moment, but I want to say, take courage. It's not easy. Even for us here in the diaspora, following all what is happening, we know it is very challenging and it's very difficult. But just to say, courage. So, how do we want our educational system to look like? I remember last week I mentioned that this week we'll be talking about our education. You know, what is it that we have as a vision? What is it that you have as a vision? In this show, we have a lot of calls that come in, so there will be a time where I'm going to open the lines and, oh, there they come already. And for you to give in your contribution, if you want to be anonymous, please do leave a message, a comment on our WhatsApp number that you can find here. That's the +44 7379 4875 I'll take that again. That's +44 7379 487450. So, today we're talking about education. I'm very sure that if you're following this show in one way or the other, you must have passed through an educational process or system. Be it here in the diaspora, be it in Ambazonia on ground zero. We've all passed through a form of education. Even if it was not a formal education, you could have still gone through, like, for example, some people who have done, things like sewing, carpentry, things like that. That's still a form of education. But I want us in the show let's look at how we want our educational system to be like. We know for sure that we have children in the houses on ground zero, a lot of them that have not gone to school for a period of about 3 years. Now, one of the biggest questions that is to be answered is, how are we going to implement a strategy? What strategy are we going to implement that is going to help these children to recover? Mind you, yes, they've lost 3 years doesn't mean they have to lose it completely in their life. Or let me say, they've been deprived. I should rephrase it. They've been deprived for 3 years does not mean they must lose that period of their life. There are better strategies, I believe, that as we discuss on the show, we could come up with. And this show is a show that, we're putting ideas together for the future. And also, who knows, it will surely help somebody somewhere to look at how to implement a better strategy for our nation, Ambazonia. So, yes, while I'm waiting for your calls to come in, I just want to give a little bit of some of my ideas or what I think on this topic. Well, for sure, education is very important. We cannot overemphasize this or we can't stress the necessity of education. But what kind of education is it that we want for Ambazonia? What kind of education do we want to put in place? What is it that is going to work for us? Yes, you can have various sort of education, a bit more practical, a bit more theoretical, and all sorts of stuff. But what is it that is going to work for us? Somebody I remember had mentioned in one of the contacts I have, saying that we need a unique system that will be for us. I can hear already somebody is calling. The lines are not open, so please do just hold on a bit while I say what I want to say. So yes, our education. What is it that we see for our education at the moment? One of the things I would like us to discuss is in terms of these children that have not been to school. What strategy? How do we bring them back to recover, to be ahead, not to be ahead, but to catch up with the others? In fact, there are so many people who written me in the background saying we want this type of education, we want this and that. So this is the time for you to also express that. I'll probably be reading some of the things that you have been saying, with regards to this aspect. But as a concern, one of the things that we have right now, the strategies is when we get our nation fully, the total independence, certainly we must look at our children that have been deprived in this time. Also, we can have a chat on what is it that we can do right now to help our children. As you heard Secretary Chris was saying, yes, some people, you can organize, meet outside or, stuff like that. But security is the most important. Do not send your child to somewhere where you're not sure. And it's better to even wait, because I want to believe that we Ambazonians are intelligent enough to know what we would do to help our children recover. Like I said, a lot of people are trying to call and to start with their conversation. Just a moment. Okay, so because of the fact that people are just calling and calling, I'm going to now open the lines. You can now call. Somebody's recording an audio, I can see. Let me read a comment of what somebody said. It said there must not be any school because the shooting of schools is part of our quest for independence. The kids who may be going to school now are not better than those that are in the bushes. And that's true. We are all one. You see, you could be sending your child to school and then you think when we get our independence, then they'll be ahead. That's I don't want to say it's a risk, but what if a restructure is done and then they still have to go back a year down or something? So take note of that. Just a second, somebody's calling. Okay, just a moment. Hello, good evening, and welcome to Vision for the Nation. You are live on ABC. How are you doing?
Hello.
Yeah, hello. We can hear you.
Yeah, I just wanted to contribution.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, what I'll say is it's really hard for because I don't know if the world doesn't really care about us. That one is difficult for us to answer because our sovereignty was not handed to us. So we find ourselves in a position where we have this dictatorial system whereby it runs on one man who is taking instructions from Paris. And then it's not even a system. So we are talking of an Anglophone system that's being run by a Francophone dictator. Whoever is the minister or whatever they call it, parliament, has nothing to do with anything education. So we need a society, because I just wanted to articulate on our dream of the kind of society that we need. And that kind of society is going to take care of things, including education. So now we need like a parliament, a representatives of the people that's to make laws. And the laws that they'll make and propose, let's say, an education bill Like you look at a country like the United States, they have what they call the GI Bill.
Okay.
That show bill, which is an example for those who have been in the military. So it's like specialized legislation to take care of those who were serving in the military at the time when others were going to school.
Okay.
So for us, these children now who are paid this price, I feel that it all boils down to us freeing ourselves, and then we can now talk about education, healthcare, other things.
Yeah.
But it boils down to freeing ourselves because our children can't even go to school without the intrusion of French Cameroon because they will always be there to disturb us. They will be there for 100 years. If we don't free ourselves, these people are determined to hold us in bondage for the next 1,000 years. The only thing is we free ourselves from them, and then we can have the kind of society which we had between the years 1954 to 1961. I think. We need a parliament that's independent. We need true representatives born of free and fair elections who can represent our people and pass laws in the industry. And if they don't do that, we take them out through free and fair elections. That's the kind of society we dream. And that's the kind of society we are fighting to get.
Okay.
That's all I have to say.
Thanks a lot for that, and have a blessed day. Okay. Okay. Thanks so much, the person who just called and left that comment. I think that was one very important thing he mentioned about, which is what we're talking today, bringing a strategy that will, bring back those children. Even some of the fighters on the ground, they also need to be educated. I am sure some might continue later on as being in the service for defense and in the military and stuff, but I'm very sure that there'll be others who were just there to serve for that period or for this period for the revolution and who want to go back to school. I am very certain about that. So yes, it's important that laws and like this guy is saying, I thought like this person was saying, are passed or are implemented that will cater for that. And that is really an important aspect because we have so many of, youths that have, literally the ones defending this revolution, defending our people. And we need to think of them. And I think that's so important to have that in mind. Okay, let me get this other caller. Hello, good evening and welcome to Vision for the Nation. You're live. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, hello. You are live on ABC Amba TV. Good evening. How are you doing? Hello? Okay, I'm having a bit of trouble communicating with this person. So please, the lines are open. You can continue to call. You can contribute. Just to make a point clear, please. I know it's a challenging and difficult moment for everyone, both on ground zero diaspora, especially with everything that is happening. Now, I just to emphasize that we are talking about, say, post-independence. And yes, if there's anything we can do right now, because it's still part of the topic, we do it. We try, we implement, we discuss it, and we do our best to see how we can help at this stage. And yes, we might not have the perfect solution for the current situation regarding our education now, but I am very sure that we have dreams and aspirations and visions of how we want our educational system to be. And that is one of the things that we are discussing here on this platform. Now, let me look at another comment that somebody had written before. Just a moment. Okay, this person says, okay, let me take this call before I read that comment. Hello, good evening, and welcome to Vision for the Nation. How are you doing today?
Hello, yes.
Yeah, hello, how are you doing today? You are live on ABC Amba TV. Can I ask you a favor?
I'm getting you.
Yeah, please, can you lower your TV set so that, we can, so that we don't have delays in the background?
The TV set.
Yes, please.
And yes, we might not have the perfect solution for the current situation.
Okay.
But I am very sure that Hello.
Yes, you can go ahead.
My control. I want for tone of pigeon.
No problem. I beg, still lower your TV because I dey still hear am, yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Which way then I say about which way Chris be talk
Okay.
about education
Mm-hmm.
for Kumu. So for Banso, no, I be just one for say this. So for Banso, they no fear about thing where there for Banso because when place they were picking, they go school. It be at least 500 meters from the town, but resistance where boys there for Banso get them, it no just be easy.
Okay.
So we no disturb for that
For that area.
for that area. We no problem.
Okay.
And that's my own appreciation. We have your one for time when I did that.
Okay. Thanks for the update. Yeah. Thank you so much. Okay, stay blessed. Yeah. So yeah, okay. Thank you. Okay, good. So you heard it for yourself in Banso. Things are still under control, which is interesting. So let me read this comment. This person said education in Amberland should be free in homes before we get how we will take over our land, our fatherland, I guess that's what he wants to say. Yeah, good point. Yeah, do you agree? Do you think we should have a free educational system? And when you say free educational system, be mindful of how the government is going to implement that, what it will mean, and what is it that you believe will help the nation. Obviously, I'm also of the opinion that if we can have a free education, that will really help a lot of people, because why not give somebody out there a chance? Why not make it possible for people to, especially those who cannot really afford, to be able to be educated and help back their community? I want to believe that Ambazonia will be a place where people will not be too bothered traveling outside, because there will be everything inside. Not to say it's not important, it's not fair, it could be for business, holidays, and other things. But I want to believe that it will be a place where we have just enough, just the same like, people who are in Europe, in the States, and in some other places that are, everything's fine for them. So why would they bother leaving, going over the seas and going other places to go and look for some survival of some sort or so. So I want to believe Ambazonia will be a place like that as well. And yes, so just to say, please, you can visit us on YouTube. I am calling on you to please go to Vision for the Nation, search for it on YouTube, and subscribe. I want to see that number grow, and I know that you are going to help me do that. So visit us on YouTube, Vision for the Nation. Right now we are live on YouTube. If you go to Vision for the Nation, we are also live on ABC Amba TV, Facebook. So also visit that. We also have our own Facebook account, Vision for the Nation. And then also, drop us an email at visionftn@gmail.com. And it's important that, if you want to share your ideas, please do make it now. Do not postpone it or push it away, because you can forget. You see, sometimes it's good to say, hit the iron while it's hot. So when you have that idea, please pass it on. It could be also on another topic that we are not treating right now, or that you want to suggest. Please do send in your contribution. If you want to also be anonymous, please, you don't need to mention your name. By the way, on the show, we try to be anonymous due to the security issues that we know at hand. So please do contact us. And I'm calling again on you. Please go to YouTube, subscribe there. I want to see those numbers increase. And also, another thing, share. Right now, while you're watching the show, you can also share and let somebody know that we are live here on ABC Amba TV. Wow. Okay, let me just check again if there are any other comments. I want to just see, give me a moment, I'll check to see on And any comment maybe on Facebook. 1 second there. Okay. Just looking. Please pardon me while I just check on this. Okay. So while I'm doing that, I'll just read to you a few comments that people have left here. Okay, somebody says after total independence, the educational system needs to be restructured to recover and to fully compete on international standards in all levels of education, to incorporate each and everyone willing to learn or acquire skill. Now, this is one of our brothers from Barutsland, a similar country that is going the same kind of struggle. Sorry, it's a country that is going through the similar struggle like us. And thank you so much. He's been watching for quite a while now. I don't want to mention his name because I don't, I don't have that permission to. But he's been following, and he's the one that has just left this comment. Thank you so much, sir, for that comment. And I think it's an important one. It's so important that we put an educational system that will compete at international level. And for this to happen, it means that our doctors, researchers must really work hard, must push for a fair system that will enable our people to be able to compete at the international level. I mean, we do know, for example, Israel, that it's it's one of the top notch educationalists, intelligent people that you have in this world. And they are not that big. God has blessed them, it's true, but they have to make up their mind that they have, or they will have, something to sell to the world. And what did they do? They invested a lot in their education to become so good. So thanks so much for that wonderful contribution. We want to be at the level where we meet international standards. I mean, I want to see, an educational system that, for those who will have to travel abroad to further education, or for whatever reason, or for jobs, or for business, whatever it is, that when our educational, or when their certificates are presented, it is respected and accepted with respect. Because sadly, in the West and so on, there are some places where they don't even respect our certificates, especially if coming from the old Republic system. So, and I have seen a situation where, even though we do speak English in Ambazonia, coming over here in England, they refuse to acknowledge our English certificate. Very sad indeed. And I mean, to accept our language, English. It's very interesting. England, that was part of those who, was managing the Ambazonia and the Southern Cameroon at the time, who were speaking English, passed this on to us. We do speak English. You now come to England after some time, and then they don't want to recognize that you are English speaking through your certificate. It's crazy, but sadly that's the world. And those are the things that we are fighting. So yes, we want to be at the level where we will compete internationally. And trust me, we will be able to do researches and deep studies and education that will be able to even beat the mind of some of their people here. Or let me say, at really international level. So thank you so much, sir, for that contribution. And I believe very strongly that that is the opinion of so many people. Well, somebody says here, I must read these. I try my best to read comments. Somebody says here on Facebook, say the priority is the liberation of our land before other matters. All other good ideas just need to wait for now. People can feel free to prepare their ideas and wait to implement it. Now, let me just tell you, because I've had this come up so many times on the show, right? Proper preparation prevents poor performance. So while you think that this show is not important or it's not important to talk on these things, it is. And these are the things that shows us that we are indeed prepared for our nation. And we have different fronts of fight. We have those that are in the defense. We have those that are for governmental structures. We have those that are for educational purposes. So should we just leave everything? Oh, you guys go ahead, liberate us, then we'll come and start restructuring. No, then you're not prepared. Because when that time will come, you will be found wanting and found lacking. So I do not agree with you that, we should discuss these things later. No, we're discussing it now. Why we have the time to discuss it, we're talking about it now. We're talking about it on this show, and we will continue to talk about it even after the post-independent. So thank you for that contribution. But that is the stand of this show. So let me answer this. Oh, good evening, and welcome to Vision for the Nation. How are you doing? Hello?
Fine.
Yeah, please, can you lower your TV set, please, if possible?
Yes, I'm getting you.
Okay, go ahead. What's your contribution for today, sir? Hello? Yeah, what's your contribution? Can you lower your TV set?
Hello?
Yeah, hello. I'm getting you.
Hello?
Yeah, go ahead.
I can't get myself on TV. I can't get myself laughing.
Yes, put your TV, lower your volume and talk with me listening to your phone, not on your TV, because there's always a delay. Hello? Okay, go ahead.
Yes, I'm getting.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah, what's your contribution for today?
My own contribution is that
Go ahead, don't be disturbed, don't worry. Just go ahead. Hello?
You get to me?
Yeah, hello? Okay, I'm having quite some difficulties getting this individual, but I guess they will probably call again or something. So yes, let me just read another comment, which I don't know if I'm going to really respond to every mad comment that come in time and again, but trust me, I might pick some one or two if I have nothing to say and talk about it. So if you keep putting these comments, it might just help to stir a better discussion and clarity for our nation tomorrow. So if you want to go ahead, have a go, go ahead. But it won't stop what we are doing. It will not stop us from having our nation Ambazonia. So, well, somebody is accusing me of what is he saying? I'm going to read it anyway. He said, I can't expect an adult with children like you. Well, you don't know if I have children, and that's interesting. Talking like a madman, you are doing all this for monies, but it will be hard on you. No, it will not be hard on me and my generation. We are blessed. I'm going to say something to you who just made this stupid comment, that it is a stupid comment, sadly, and it's not going to stop we from getting a nation. I've never asked for anybody for money here So you can write whatever you want. It will not change the zeal for our nation, Ambazonia. So let me answer this person. Yeah, hello. Welcome to Vision for the Nation. I can hear you. Go ahead.
Yes.
Yeah, go on. I can hear you. Hello? Hello, go on. I can hear you.
What I'm trying to say, but catch me, Papa, be okay.
Oh, we have all kinds of things here. Anyway, we'll continue with the show. Please, this person said I should pick up. I'm picking up, but I'm hearing, I don't know if there are two people who are fighting to talk on the phone or whatever. So you can drop a message in case I'm not able to hear you. Okay, another trial. Hello, welcome to the show Vision for the Nation. How are you doing?
Hello.
Yes, hello. Welcome to Vision for the Nation. How are you doing?
Hello. What I'm trying to, I'm fine. What I'm trying to do now, catch Mr. B. I want to kill him.
Okay. The truth is that you might never get talk or get personally with him. So don't bother about that. Be mindful about your future. And don't worry, we are going to get our land Ambazonia, yeah? Okay,
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm having a very difficult time getting this person. Let me pick up another call. Yeah, hello. Welcome to Vision for the Nation. Hello. Okay, the lines today seem to be quite bad, so please bear with us as I try to always be patient and listen, because you really never know what can come from who, because we are talking about many people and people have ideas, and it's important to listen to people. Okay, so I will continue with this. Somebody says proximity of educational institutions should be guaranteed to all children at every level. The village, towns, etc., and should be tailored to the developmental needs of a young, independent Ambazonia. Emphasis should be on vocational training. Thanks so much for that contribution. Please, these are the comments that I want to see. We need to be constructive and stop this attitude of blaming, of creating insults and things like that. It's not helpful. Okay, I'll pick this call. Hello, good evening, and welcome to Vision for the Nation. You are live on ABC, Amba TV. Hello? Hello? Okay, that one is having a bit of... Okay. Just a moment. Good evening. Welcome to Vision for the Nation. You're live on ABC.
Hello.
Yes, please, can you lower your TV while you're talking to me? And listen to me through your phone. Okay, go ahead. You're live.
Hello.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yes, good evening.
Evening.
Yes, we are quite happy with your education talks on the Ambazonia.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
What is so touching is the suffering ground zero children are going through.
Okay.
Some are drop out from school. Some are in the bushes.
Mm-hmm.
There is just no way for them to go to school. Some of the young men, you can't imagine a child that has dropped out 3 years today. From 3, he is today a thief. Another one is a pregnant mother. Others have delivered children. I don't know where we're heading to. Will our children continue to live this way?
Well, certainly not, sir. So what do you think can be implemented, especially after we have our nation Bazonia? What do you think can be done to overcome this?
Well, what we're saying is the idea of community schools. Our restoration forces are doing something great.
Okay.
Community schools, if the restoration forces can come up with this initiative, it will be good.
Okay.
Yeah, their main aim is they don't want to see any government institution open.
Okay.
But they create their community schools, and if they can guard all these schools for our children to go to school. There are so many of us who send children to La Republique to go to school. But what I always ask myself, my own children are in the house, I ask myself, can you run away from messing the air and you go to the toilet? So my children are at home. I'm really pleading that the earlier we start schools in Ambazonia, the better. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Thanks for that contribution. Yeah. Well, as you've heard for yourself, it's quite challenging on ground zero right now. I know it's a painful topic to talk about, but when we talk about it, it helps us to have solutions. It helps us to be well informed. You see, some people have no idea what people are going on. What people are going through. They think this is just a joke, or they think that your thing, or it's as if it's only for some people. It's for this has to do with all of us, and whether you like it or not, it affects you in one way or the other. So the earlier you put in your energy, your strength, your money to see that we come to a place of great success, of total independence, the better for you. So if you sit back and you think, oh, it's about them, or I'm not involved, well, you're going to also face it in one way or the other. The idea of community school, I think it's a great idea, and it's something that we need to begin to look into it. But like Secretary Chris had said, and as well as this individual just said, it's important that security is guaranteed, at least to some level. Yeah, hello. Good evening and welcome to Vision for the Nation. How are you doing?
Hello.
Yeah, hello. Good evening. You are live. I can.
Good evening.
Yes. What's your contribution, sir?
Yeah. In fact, we love your program, but we still have a worry.
Okay. Go.
We like around Bamida town.
Yeah.
We have access that our children can go to mission schools.
Okay.
And private schools. If there was a community school, we send our children to community school. But our problem now is that when you send children to school, some of the Amba boys go and kidnap children.
Okay.
Asking for ransoms when we don't have money. Is that a good idea? Or they prefer our children to grow up like that without going to school? You send a child to go and learn a trade, learn welding or whatsoever, and he will be unable to read a meter. How would that be helpful to us?
Okay.
Thanks.
Okay. Thank you. Okay, just following on what this, comrade or this person has just said. I know I am like on a hot seat today, and it looks like everybody's like, why this, why that? But hey, hang on a minute. What we go through now does not determine who we will be tomorrow. Take note of that. And I believe that instead of we, just blaming and saying, don't get me wrong, I don't like what is happening. But what I'm saying is that if right now we even begin to think, okay, if we get our independence tomorrow, if we get our independence in 6 months, in 1 year, what are we going to do to help these children catch up? It's very important. I know we are all sad, we are all angry. I'm personally not happy myself about the situation. But if it is there and we have to deal with it, then let us deal with it. Let us deal with it. Yes, some people, like this comrade just said, are not for the idea that there should be community schools. I mean, like I said before, it's important that if it's a safe environment, if it is not safe, please do not dare it. I will not even encourage you to even do it. But you know what? Things are not the same for everybody. So just, don't hold me and say, hey, you said people should go to school. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying you should judge for yourself. But my concern is, what do we do after the post-independence for these children? Good evening and welcome to Vision for the Nation. What's your contribution for today? Hello? Yeah, can you lower your TV set, please? And then just talk with me on the phone. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, hello. Good evening. Can you lower your TV set, please? Okay. Yeah, there was this comment that... Okay, let me pick up this other call. I'll come back to that comment. Yeah, hello. Good evening and welcome to Vision for the Nation. Hello?
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Good evening, Mr.
Yes, good evening. I can hear you. How are you doing?
You are blessed, sir.
Yes.
Which one will contribute?
Oh. Okay, just a moment. This phone. Yeah, go ahead.
Hello.
Yeah, go ahead. You are a bit low. Your volume is a bit low. Maybe you come closer to your phone. Hello? 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 Okay. Well, sorry. I could not really get that person. Okay, just a second there. Good evening and welcome to Vision for the Nation. How are you doing today? Okay, sorry about that. It's still showing here connecting. Okay, sorry I couldn't pick that call because it was showing connecting and the person was not connected. Yeah, the comment that this person left earlier on proximity of educational institutes should be guaranteed to all children at every level. It simply means, you want to be sure that schools are nearby as much as possible. And I think it's a very great idea. Hello? This call is not connecting, sadly. We'll have to drop it. Hello? Hello? Okay. Yeah, so as the person was saying, at every level, and it should be tailored to the developmental needs of a young independent Ambazonian. I think that's a very, very important point. We should tailor our educational system, which means we should have subjects, topics, courses that are geared to developing our nation, Ambazonia. For example, farming, have a good program that can teach people how to do proper farming. Hello, good evening and welcome to Vision for the Nation. How are you doing?
Hi, I'm doing well. I was just calling to contribute to to the conversation you're having right now.
Okay.
I think that instead of waiting for independence, I think we can do something about education right now.
Okay.
I think we can start a channel on ABC or a program on ABC that educates kids every hour. of the day or every 2 hours of the day, we can dedicate that just on education. Have teachers teaching them online, math, English, whatever it takes, so that the kids are not left behind, but we can all move together towards independence. That's all I got to contribute.
Wow, thank you so much. You have made me have some other ideas, and thank you so much. I believe that that contribution is awesome, and I will pass it on and make sure that we look into it. Thank you so much. God bless you, really.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Yeah, you stay blessed. Bye. Wow, awesome contribution indeed. It's this person said, why not start now? I like that. Why not start now? And in other words, why not start with what we have? Okay. Hello, good evening, and welcome to Vision for the Nation. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. And you, sir?
I'm doing great. I'm blessed. Thank you. Thanks for asking. Yeah.
Okay, comrade. Thank you very much. I got your point.
Okay.
It's really true. We cannot be sending children to schools, to community schools that is not well secured.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know what can happen next.
Yeah.
We know La Republic is trying. They are fighting. They are using all strategies. They may make like that, kidnap those children.
Mm-hmm.
Say it's our boys who have done that.
Mm.
We are not refusing. It's a good thing for students, for our children to study. What Comrade Chris Arnold said, it's good. We can look at 1, 2, 3, 4 houses, gather them in 5, in 6, in 10, teach them.
Mm.
That's a part of learning. Because one thing I know is that La Republic is fighting very hard, and that may tarnish our image if we gather those children in a community school.
Mm.
So for me, I don't think that's the best solution for now.
Okay.
And then, comrade, I have one point for you.
Okay.
I go.
Yeah, go ahead.
You just read the message that we sent on with the comments that we're posting under the TV.
Yeah.
It's not the comment for comrades. It's not the comment for our fighters. That's the comment for Franklin Jume. He's online. He's distracting our comrades. So we were giving those replies for him.
Oh, okay.
So you need to cross-check reading.
Okay.
I'm sorry about that.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry for misconstruing that. Yeah. Thanks a lot for clarifying.
Yes, it's a reply for Franklin Jume. He is online distracting our comrade.
Okay.
God will bless all of us. God will see us to Buya.
Okay.
I believe it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for that. I really appreciate it. And thanks also for the contribution. Yeah. Okay. God bless you. Yeah. Well, thanks for clarifying that. It's just sad that sometimes you have a lot of these writings and at times you don't even know where it is going. That was a good comment, and that's a big point, because one of the things is that if you have even the community schools ongoing and La Republic gets to hear it, they want to create. Welcome to Vision for the Nation. Welcome to Vision for the Nation. Yeah, sorry about that. 1 second. Sorry about that. There was a bit of a technical fault, so I beg your pardon for that. Hello, good evening, and welcome to Vision for the Nation. How are you doing?
I'm doing fine, sir. Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Yeah, what's your contribution for today?
Yes, I'm calling from Finland. I'm your show contributor. I do contribute. Last time I was contributed on the the soldier who was refused from the.
Oh, yeah, I see. Welcome again.
And I sent you some information on your profile. I don't know whether you read it or not. I don't know. I didn't realize you got it.
Was it on Facebook or on WhatsApp?
No, on WhatsApp.
On WhatsApp. Yeah, I know. I know somebody wrote, but I'm not sure it was that lengthy. Was it just something short you wrote, or?
Yeah, it was a short thing, just indicating that okay, you asked me to give you some tips behind the scene after the talk. So
Okay.
Maybe you ask questions from there, but I didn't hear anything from you. Okay, that's not bad.
Okay, it's okay.
Right. Yeah, I have this contribution that I want to make. Yes, our children are badly in need of education. Yes, I agree with one of us. But my point is that even if this education has to start, we have to start with civil education. That is what we were saying. That is, civil. They call it, what do they call it?
Is this civil rights or no, not civil?
Something like that. We have to know first. You study it at home. You pick somebody's pen, just a pen. You hand it to somebody who, if it is not yours, don't take it home. Give it to somebody that this is not mine. Children must start learning that when something doesn't belong to you, you don't need to pick it to get it to your parents. No. Get it and go and give it to Lost Be Found and the office of Lost Be Found. Our children must know that, because that is where the Republic doesn't know. That is where our education fails. The corruption starts from home. It starts from children who are not educated.
Yeah.
They see something on the road, they pick it, it's theirs, because they think that it's not somebody's article or something. It's somebody's, he has just lost it. So when a child knows that this thing doesn't belong to me, the embezzlement will stop from there. They will know that something which doesn't belong to you or belongs to the state is for the state.
That's right,
so that education must start from home. You know, it's so beautiful that when children know that start knowing right away that when something doesn't belong to you, you don't need to take it. If you're a civil servant, you do your job like a civil servant. If you're working for the government, you work as a government officer, not working for yourself, and you take the right of people and you use it for supremacy. So it's that's the way I look at it.
Wow, thank you so much.
This is the time that I think we should be teaching our children at home on that issue, so that I know we are going to a very difficult moment on this educational system. Our children are really backward. Let's use this moment for those local and common way of teaching our children. I think that's my suggestion on this educational
issue.
I sympathize with all our children who are not going to school. I am that part of person who I am regretting that my children here in Europe are going to school and my brothers back home are not going to school. But they have to understand that all of us cannot die at the same time.
Yeah, that's
true. Sorry that is happening, but let them bear to us. It's not our fault. We are just trying to make sure that things work for every one of us. Please, let them not take it like we are cheating them, or we are giving them a wrong direction. It's just the thing that we cannot hold. That's why it is happening.
Yeah.
So we are just saying that they should just keep on strong. Let them be strong. Everything gonna be fine.
Okay.
We cannot leave them. That's why we are fighting. That's why we are trying to raise money to support our soldiers so that they can get the free land. Please, those listening, get it to me that we don't want our children to be at home, but you bear with me. If we gather our children in the same room and they send something there which will destroy all of them, many will die. I know that's a devil. The Republic is a devil. They can kill as much as they can. They don't care who is inside. So
that's true.
Just bear with me. We are sorry, but let's see what we can do on our own self and preserve our people. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I really appreciate that contribution. Thank you so much.
Welcome, sir.
Yeah. Wow. You just heard this comrade who was talking about what we should consider in our educational system and civil rights. Civil education. I think it's important even at this moment. And, if you're out there, just like following on one of the ideas that somebody gave, if you're out there and you can do educational programs for people, please do it and send it in. Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, good evening and welcome to Vision for the Nation live on ABC Amba TV. How are you doing?
No, I'm fine.
Okay, good.
I want to talk about where my brother called the other time to say they so get some means we picking every go school for down here, but due to the way they arrest picking them, we worry for that one.
Okay.
And the other thing again, I say waiting. We get plenty insult from down here from the other side of the people where they deal are public. Say our brother they are picking and they say they don't send their picking for Europe, they go school. They embarrass we say what they are picking they can't teach you for here. People and they down here where they be short of money, even for send picking them for the other side for go school day.
Yeah.
Then if you get money for send picking for your school for here and then they worry they picking them because picking them I get picking way either about 12 years. The picking don't finish. So I don't know how now the expected will do about this kind of thing. Now for every month will bring idea more see how we'll do so that me picking us will go school at least.
Yeah. Anyway.
The uniform on them. Then they go to school at least she don't learn.
Okay.
To record their knowledge.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, thanks for the contribution. And also take courage. It will be well. Anyway, I can understand, what is going on sadly, and like this person says, if they're to send to, it feels like they're being cheated. But, this is a revolution that we are all in together. You are not the only one. Even me, I'm affected in a way. So you are not the only one. I know it is very difficult. For me, what I believe strongly and deeply in me is that we will certainly have strategies. It is either we create, let me say, 3 years continuous studies where, there are very short breaks in between to recover, or we do a kind of, a program where unnecessary things are cut off and where the education, where children get to learn only what is so important to catch up, and we will have some certain kind of right to be able to push some educational system that can help to cover up. And I very well believe that even the international body will be able to recognize some of these aspects of things that we will be doing. Just a moment. Okay, somebody. Oh, okay, 1 second there. Hello. Good evening and welcome to Vision for the Nation. How are you doing today?
I'm fine, sir.
Okay.
I want to say I love your program so much.
Oh, thank you.
At least when I see the brightness of your face, I can see a bright nation coming.
You're the one who called last time, right?
Yeah. Sorry?
You called last time, right?
No, this is my first time. Last week I listened to you. I said this week I must contribute because
okay.
I love your the way you talk, the way you ignore things that people are saying.
Wow, thank you.
I'm very happy. So somebody like you, with you, in short, I always listen to this Amba TV, but you really touch my heart.
Oh wow!
I must do something. Yeah.
Wow, thank you.
Talking about saying about the school.
Yeah.
People are talking about going to school. I'm outside.
Okay.
I have 4 kids back home. And when their mother they are telling me they want to go to school, I said no. I want a better country because where I am, what we say school, like I do this carpenter, builder.
Yeah.
I thought that was something that is not good. It's not even anything. But I'm in a country that carpenter is more than a minister. When you're working, you're more than a minister in our country.
You see?
It's just that people did not understand about trade. What we really need is practical. If we can know this practical, it will be very good. Okay?
Yeah.
That is why I tell my children, don't worry. You people will go to school.
Good.
Myself, I did not even go to school. But now, anytime I believe I can still do it. Okay.
Wow.
You people should be doing something like I've sent my daughter to hairdressing. I send my son to doing wagering.
Okay.
From there, okay, when our country will stand well, give us good education, okay, we can continue. No matter where, we can still do it.
That's right. Wow. Thank you so much for that contribution. And I'm sure that many people are listening to you and also being encouraged with those words. Okay. Thank you so much. Wow, what a contribution indeed. I'm so happy to hear that. And that is also time with what somebody has said earlier on, doing educational or vocational trainings that are tailored to the development of Ambazonia. I think although that's not the place of this show to go into such details, because they are the Department of Education, I believe, is going to be in charge of such things. But I think that we can already from now begin to chip in ideas which they'll pick. And I believe strongly that they are watching this show, and it will certainly help. I'm getting a lot of comments that are coming in from individuals. One second there. Just 1 second. Well, somebody say, I beg for any place to see say no security, no hurry for school. Life has no duplicate. That's right. Hello, welcome to Vision for the Nation. Good evening.
Hello?
Yeah, hello. Can you lower your TV set, please? So that you don't have delays when we talk. Hello?
Okay, it is done.
Okay.
It is done.
Yeah, go ahead. What's your contribution for today, sir? Yeah, you can go ahead.
What I want to say is, I'm getting you. There are people that are talking some things that are not correct because they don't understand. What we are fighting for is the future of our country. And I believe that in time to come, we'll be fine. There are some of our brothers that are in our country, which you know, in Cameroon, that have gone to school and they are doing nothing. They are even out from university. They are still working under people that did not even go to school.
That's right.
So I don't know what people are forcing. They are just putting mind in school that their children are going to be illiterate, as some are saying. So that's not true. Let them hold on. And we'll succeed with this thing before we see what to do.
Okay.
It's really good, but it's not everything. That's it. But what we are going through in Cameroon, there's nothing like that. And the education has no way to go when you are in Cameroon. So let us fight and take our country back and have a good plan for our country.
Wow.
Amazonia, that's it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you too. Okay, thank you so much, caller, for that contribution. It was really awesome to hear that. Just to say that, please, I know there's a lot of concern. It's very easy for you to be so concerned about the present and the future, and that is what is happening. A lot of people are concerned so much about the future, about the present than the future. Hello, good evening, and welcome to Vision for the Nation. Yeah, hello.
Hello.
Yeah, I can hear you. Go ahead, sir.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Brother, yes. One funny thing what I don't understand that this vision we talk about vision for the nation. When they look where the present thing will happen. When we talk about the vision, if God don't reveal many things that will happen in future. They only look their beginning now, so they don't go to school. They don't understand. For now, our beginning to cry, but with time come, this nation, this Amba will be wonderful. So I just pray for my brothers the way they call the Christ, they are picking them. They let they cry. He who can find.
Yeah.
God is vision for we no be for nothing. All this cry, all this blood of our brother, we don't love them for nothing.
That's right.
Why me, my brother, they hear my voice. Me they know the cry. This blood no be for nothing. This blood we don't share for service and no for nothing. The vision for the nation we they talk about it be very good because that for future, that future thing we will glad for.
Yeah.
My brother forgive for the cry about their beginning, not to go to school now. They will can't go. We can't enjoy at the see universities, at the see great things. God bless.
Thank you so much, brother. Thank you. Okay, I will soon get this to the close, but let me get this person. Hello, good evening, and welcome to Vision for the Nation.
Yes. Hello, good evening.
Yeah, go ahead, my dear.
Yes. Actually, I want to say we have to pray for this our show because it's a God-given struggle.
Okay.
Are you getting me?
Yes, I'm getting you.
Yes. Let our boys on Ground Zero. Let them not think God does not exist. He exists. All we have to do is just to pray to God. We are going to hit in no distant time.
Yeah, that we are going to hit what? Can you repeat that again?
Are you getting me?
Yeah, can you repeat the last statement, please?
We are going to hit Boya in no distant time.
Okay, I get it now. Thank you. Okay. Thank you for that. Yeah, you're right. We are going to hit Boya in no distant time. Okay, wow. A bit challenging to follow on with that caller, but the person was just saying we are going to hit Boya in no distant time. It's important that we hold on. We have a quest for total independence, and we shall get total independence. How? I am certain in my spirit, just like many people have said, and many people it has been revealed unto them that we will have that total independence. And for sure, do not, again I repeat, be derailed or be discouraged by anything you hear out there other than total independence. Hello, good evening, and welcome to Vision for the Nation. How are you doing?
Good evening, my brother. How are you today?
I'm blessed, my dear. How are you?
I'm blessed as you are blessed.
Thank you. Yeah. So
I just want to give my own contribution.
Yeah, go ahead.
Are you getting me?
Yes, go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, a patient dog is the fattest bone. So I just want to say that we should be patient because there is time for everything. We should not hurry because people that they are saying that you people are sending your children to school, they are betrayers. They want to drop down the vision that we are having so that tomorrow we will be suffering. So we should be patient. If you want that your children should be going to school, at least you can look for a private teacher. You will still learn that children at home. So we should always be praying because tomorrow will be better. Nothing good come easy.
Yeah.
So if we don't sacrifice for that, we cannot achieve what we want tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm praying that people should put down their mind. Then, because than for you to lose your child, better you persevere that your child should be an illiterate, and tomorrow he will be alive and he will learn. As you people as went over there, they will have their own vision to come there tomorrow.
You're right.
It's never too late.
You're right.
So the problem is that they should not send them now to die because what happened in Bamili, we saw it. They killed so many children.
Wow.
So those children will never come back to go to school again. So we should be patient, a little bit patient. It's not long. Everything is over. I am seeing it.
Thank you.
So tomorrow they will still come and meet you people there. You will still have that people over there so that the children should grow more and more. So thank you. You are doing a great job over there. But we should not hear for anybody because they are betrayers. This revolution like this, they don't like it. So they just come to corrupt that people are sending their children over there. We are here, then leaving our children at home. So they want that we should break what God has already built. So it will never happen in Jesus' name.
Amen. Yeah. Anyway,
yes, take good care. I love this program.
Okay, you're welcome. Thank you. Okay,
thank you.
God bless you too. Yeah.
Bless you.
Okay. Wow. Thank you so much, this caller that just called. Thanks for those comments. I do understand that yes, there might be some, few people that might be betrayers, as she's saying, who are out there to spoil the revolution. But I also believe that there are quite a lot of number of people. It's not that they want to betray or that they don't want Ambazonia, but just because of what's happening and they're concerned about their children. So I do understand with her and I understand with others as well. Yeah, hello. Okay, it's not yet connected. Just a moment, I will see if this is going to come. Okay, hello. Good evening and welcome to Vision for the Nation. How are you doing? Hello? Okay. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. Sorry, good evening.
Yes. Oh, I love the program too, and I like to the way you take answer people then. Because you know the way you take time for answer. And one thing we then I say for people where they talk say this, so maybe they go to school. If you teach you are picking for home, the day you say work the one. You say now only for school if you learn picking.
Yeah, not true.
Learn here where they work for us. You understand that?
Yeah, they get you.
Then to me we persevere. I will dare to for ground zero where with the your fair places. Me we persevere to see what time we did finish. We know how we will program we begin the middle go school.
That's true.
Then people a bit of job persevere for waiting with the report. It talks schools. They go school how with the army them with going for outside.
I tell you, not true.
You save the father way did. You first get peace of mind before you are picking them. Well, I talk so. My own two people, they don't kill them.
Oh.
Then, me too, I see persevere for the one with they say this, so it no get problem.
Well, I shall.
They know our some kind of thing they will not get no use.
Well.
The business too, we don't collapse. Wait, they. But we made the father. I still get hope for where they pass. Say this, so at least in future we will get bright future where God will get.
Yeah, not true.
So you'll get bright future. Maybe people they know they overcall you so because I like your program over.
Yeah, thank you so much. And also courage. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, courage. Be so sad for a year. I be sad say that thing.
Now you were the we are the people like this, so you know get you. Me feel the job persevere what thing where the past. We can just talk say school. Which kind of school? You feel then you are picking one or two things. If you do that is school.
Not true.
Now on contribute on that we have your one. Wow.
Thank you so much, and God bless you. Really, yeah. Wow. It's really heartbreaking at times when you get this live story, talking with people who are on the field and who have actually lost, loved ones and children and all the like. It's sad, but that's the reality. And just like some people have said, please be so concerned about the security of your children first. Okay, let me see. Hello, good evening and welcome to Vision for the Nation. How are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you. Good evening.
Good evening, sir. You're welcome to Vision for the Nation. What's your contribution?
Yeah, I just want to say some few things. I'm happy that people are concerned about their children not going to school and they want the children to go to school.
Okay.
But I think one thing we need to understand also is that this fight, this struggle is not just about our children. There are also children that have left school and they are fighters today that are in the bushes.
Mm-hmm.
And they are still there. They are still defending our cause.
Yeah.
If others should go to school and they themselves they remain in the bushes, when will they themselves go to their own school when they are defending our cause?
Mm-hmm.
So I think the main issue now is not the issue of going to school, but to see how tomorrow holds, what tomorrow holds for us all, including the ones that are in the bushes.
Yeah.
And even if the country tomorrow is better, even the country tomorrow is fine, how do we do to incorporate those ones that are in the bush and update them? How do we do to make sure that even while they are still working, even if they are recruited in the military, they are updated, they are upgraded? So I think before we start complaining about our children not going to school, we should think about the people that have vouched for the security of these our children that are not going to school.
Yeah, good point.
So I think that's my contribution.
Wow, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Wow, thanks so much for those calls. I think I will round up in the next 5 minutes, so 2 calls maximum will I accept. But thank you so much. Our children is important to us. I really feel sad for people who have lost children, relatives, and in fact, it's so gruesome to even pictures and things that are out there, and it's really a pain to to see what's happening. But I just want to encourage you to hold on. Please let me pick up this call. Okay, 1 second there. Hello, good evening and welcome to Vision. Hello, good evening and welcome to Vision for the Nation. How are you doing? Yo, I'm getting you, but your voice is not so clear. But go ahead. I'll see if I can understand it. Thank you. That was not easy. sorry, but it was not so easy listening to this voice, and sadly due to the poor quality. But what I could pick from it was that he's calling for us to be one, and just to round up. So let me pick this last call. Good evening, welcome to Vision for the Nation Live on ABC Amba TV. How are you doing today? Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, good evening. Welcome to Vision for the Nation. How are you doing?
I'm okay.
Okay. Yeah, so what's your contribution?
I just want to say that in life, there's you cannot fight without breaking them. And there's price to pay for anything in life.
Yeah.
And our brothers in Kanzero should not give up.
Yeah.
Like seriously, maybe this thing just came like surprise. Ambazonian people were not really sensitized about this stuff.
That's true.
So I understand those that call to complain on the fact that their children are not going to school.
Yeah.
This have never happened before in this country.
It's true.
And this generation have never experienced this before. So the only thing I can plead with them now,
you have lost a lot of soul, a lot of bloodshed. You have gone a long way. And if you happen to drop down now, be rest assured, the La Republic will take us for a fools. Why for fools? Sorry. Because they will say that you have done that, you have done that. What was the outcome of that finally? In fact, you guys finally achieved what after all this bloodshed and all the rest, what was the achievement? What was the gain? So we have gone a long way enough for it. The reverse cannot help us in any way. The reverse will not do us good. We should rather go forward. No matter what it takes, we should continue. Like seriously, we should reverse. They will mock at us for the rest of our life. They will keep on. I mean, it will be history. Like you put this year back. What was the outcome? What was the achievement? What was the outcome? So please, it's very late to reverse now. We should keep on moving.
Wow. Yeah, wow. Thanks so much for that contribution. I really appreciate that. Yeah. Okay, thank you. Okay, God bless you. And, stay strong, stay blessed, and stay safe, yeah? Okay, bye. Okay, on that note, I'm going to round up the program. Please, no more calls. It was really an honor for me and a blessing to have spoken with these people, to listen to their vision, their ideas, solutions. And I think, quite some things are coming out of this show. Probably next week we will still continue on this topic of education. I will want to, I don't know how it's going to happen, but if I can, I'll try to see if I can get somebody extra to contribute more on a professional base. I don't know how it's going to go, but if you have ideas, please do chip in. I know this was not so easy a topic to deal with because we're going through it, but please, I'm not receiving any calls now. I would rather leave it here so that we can also take some rest. But while I go, please, the replay of Secretary Chris is still going to continue. So stay tuned and, continue to follow, especially those who started following him. But just a last thing to say is that please, in everything you do, put safety first. We cannot, overemphasize how important that is. And always remember that you're dealing with an enemy, a tyranny, a regime that in a sense doesn't want to take any prisoners. In a sense is ready to do anything. We have seen it. It's not me who is saying it. It is all out there. So please be wise, be smart about your safety, the safety of your children. And one thing I want to say is that, please, things might be the way they are today doesn't mean it will be the same tomorrow. Somebody just mentioned the other time that the child has been now for 3 years at home and now the child is dull. Well, let me just rebuke you a bit on that to say, no, your child is not dull. It's not, look, just use positive words. Say it's going to be okay. This child, God is going to bless him. He's going to be a great person. Do not belittle them. Even though they just like somebody also said that they were not educated. They didn't go to school. But here in I don't know, it's Europe or America, wherever they are, their physical handwork is doing something for them. They are even gaining so much, even more than even some ministers. So it's something to, you see, to take in. Life is not only about what we see now. It's also about trusting and believing strongly of what, God can open your door. I never knew today I'll be here sitting in the studio talking to you on this show, although I had the idea almost a year ago. But that's life, I never expected to be here in this situation, but I have dreamt and I have believed that I will be great, I will do some things, and I believe this is just the beginning. There are so many things that God is going to use us to do. So be encouraged. In terms of education, you know what? There are times when things are not going the way we want, it's not comfortable, and as just like some people have suggested, begin to think how you can improvise and teach your children. I think it's also time for us to begin to discipline ourselves. If you're at home and there are, lockdown and things are happening, use that opportunity to see how you can educate your children in anything. I mean, even if you are repeating some of the things that they did before this struggle started, their old books, their other, take those things out and begin to go over them again. Because they're at home, you are at home as well. And, it doesn't help for you to just sit there and just be whining and crying over the fact that they can't go to school. I mean, if you can do something, if you're in that capacity and you have that possibility, then do it. Do not just let go. Whatever you can do, do it. But remember, put safety first. Because those very children, it will be so sad and painful for you to lose them. So on that note, I just want to thank you so much. Thank also for those that have called in and that have appreciated the show. I'm really grateful for that. I'm honored and I'm blessed to hear that. Continue to be strong. Pray to God continually. Trust in Him. The Bible says that some trust in chariots, some in horses, but we will trust in the name of the Lord. So let it be your portion today. Let it be your stand, that you will wait to see that God is your strength and God is your deliverer. So on that note, I just want to say, stay blessed, shalom, and may the Lord strengthen you. See you next week. Please visit us on YouTube. For those that can, subscribe. We want to hit 1,000 in the next 1 month. Please do me that favor, share it out, share the video. We'll put this broadcast on Facebook as well. So share it, search for Vision for the Nation on YouTube, on Facebook, and you'll be able to find us. God bless you, and may you continue to reach your heights that you are going to reach. May the Lord be with you. And, with me, I am MC Danny. See you again next week. Shalom and bye for now. Bye-bye.